Hello everybody, Caventia here, but you can call me Cav. We're here on the 5th day of Invictus launch week. Today is Aegis Dynamics Day. Let's get into it. Aegis. Here we go. 3 tallies, huh? Very nice. In the center of the room, we have the brand new Aegis Sabre Firebird. I have already reviewed this ship. I will leave a review up in the top corner for your convenience. It's pretty fast, it sounds great, it's got ballistics, and it's got 12 size 3 missiles. For more details, check it out. Aegis ships are really good at sticking to that kind of classic aviation design. You can see a lot of design cues from real military fighter jets. And that's one thing I really like about them. The Aegis Sabre is a light/medium fighter. It's pretty dang maneuverable, but previously it had multiple shields. I think 3 size 1 shields. Since those were removed though, it hasn't quite been up at the top tier of the combat meta ever since, but I still think it's a beautiful looking ship and handles really nicely with 4 size 3 weapons. In fact, I'm gonna rent one. Oh, it's actually listed as a stealth fighter, but stealth doesn't play a very big role in the game right now. Perhaps that will change in the near future. The Sabre Comet is essentially the same ship with a slightly different loadout. This one was set up specifically for the Masters of Flight series and is ostensibly the same ship, but with a different base paint color. Which one do you prefer? Now, the elephant in the room, or rather the 3 elephants in the room, are the Aegis Retaliator. I have not yet had a chance to properly review this ship. It has recently been updated to a base model with some modular components, so you can kind of swap it out and have it however you want. Yeah, this ship's in a bit of an odd space right now. It's still referenced as a bomber, and yet it says its focus is a gunship. It has a bunch of turrets, it has some modular parts, and I haven't quite unwrapped it yet, so I look forward to checking it out in an upcoming video. So if you're interested, then please like and subscribe, and you'll get notified when I make that video. A short journey away, we have this Hall 4, and it contains the Vanguards and a Redeemer. The Vanguards are heavy fighters through and through, and this one here is the Harbinger. All the Vanguards have a turret, and this turret happens to come with missile pods. The Harbinger's primary feature is that it's a torpedo thrower with these size 5 torpedoes. All Vanguards have access to a central turret, a sealed area for the cockpit, with housing for all of your components. And what most people don't know is that there's a hidden cubby in the floor. The Vanguards come with a double bunk, a very small combi shower toilet. This next variant is the Hoplite, and this is effectively a dropship designed to drop 6 troops in and or additional weapons. All Vanguards support a large size 5 weapon on the chin and some bespoke weapons on the nose. The Sentinel is my favourite version, as it's basically set up for e-warfare, with some computers for data running, and the pilot is equipped with an EMP. The Warden is the final variant. I believe it's supposed to have superior armour, has an engineering station, and is designed for long-range patrols. The Redeemer is a beautiful gunship with 2 really strong turrets that each have 2 size 5 ADB Gatling guns on them. This thing is an absolute tank, both from a hit points perspective and from a shields perspective. Generally speaking, it has shields of a significantly larger size vehicle and a lot of HP to boot. That does to some extent come at the cost of speed, as it's quite slow in atmosphere. The Redeemer is spread over 2 floors, has space for 4 crew. Upstairs you have a few jump seats that you can bring additional troops. In the tail there are the component bays. The upper turret is accessed from here, the lower turret is accessed from here. I highly recommend checking this ship out, even if it is just to grab a beer out of the fridge. Oh, and this gap to the side is a small cargo grid that you can fit 2 SCU in. Definitely renting this. It's a great ship. In Hall 1, we have the Avengers series, along with the Eclipse. The Avenger Titan is, in my opinion, the best starter ship in the game. and in the community is lovingly referred to as the Penguin. This ship here is the Avenger Stalker. This one has a size 4 Revenant Gatling gun on the nose, and 2 size 3 laser cannons under the wings. The Renegade has pods for storing bounties. It also has a bed and a cockpit. One of the nice things about the cockpit is that you have a side exit. The Avenger Titan is the base model, although all 4 of them use the same frame. In the back, the Titan has space for 8 SCU of cargo. The Warlock is the EMP version, with an absolutely gigantic EMP in the back. Oh, and the Titan Renegade is essentially the same ship with a different paint scheme and a slightly different default weapon loadout. The Eclipse, in my opinion, is one of the most beautiful ships in the game. It's designed as a stealth bomber. It has 3 size 9 torpedoes and is designed to swoop in under the radar, undetected, blow stuff up, and then get out. And finally, in Event Hall 2, we have 2 of the smallest and one of the largest ships made by Aegis. This is the Aegis Gladius, Aegis's premier light fighter. I highly recommend this ship for anyone who wants to learn dogfighting. To my surprise, this one's Valiant too, but at least this one's rentable. And last but by no means least, we have the Aegis Dynamics Hammerhead. This is a Corvette heavy gunship. It features a bottom-mounted bridge and features 6 of the best turrets in the game. 2 on the sides, 1 on the top, and 1 on the tail. This ship is a great multi-crew experience, and if you get a chance, I highly recommend getting in one of these with friends and doing some bounties. Let's check out what's on the store. Over on the RSI website, they of course have a new fantastic looking page for the Sabre Firebird. Fire it up! Facilitating the devastating marriage of speed and ballistic power, the Firebird brings heat to the infamous Sabre chassis, with a bespoke launcher capable of packing 12 size 3 missiles, which is half as many as the Talon Shrike, I hasten to add, complementing dual Gatling cannons. They're Gatling guns, they're not cannons, but okay. The Firebird packs a serious punch, while the relatively small Sabre frame and high-end propulsion allow it to get in and out with limited liability. I must admit, the speed of this thing is fantastic. It's got the Interceptor archetype and it handles like a dream. I highly recommend you checking out this video. It's quite cool and there's a little spoiler at the end. I think it is a very pretty looking ship. It's not quite as pretty as the Sabre Raven, but I do quite like it. And of course, if you buy it Warbond, you get a jacket, and it will set you back $185 in store credit or $170 Warbond. That's if you put new money in. And it looks like a Warbond upgrade is also available for today. And if you do grab the Warbond upgrade, it will save you $15. Interestingly, they also had the Retaliator Modular gunship with the option to customize yours. Let's check this out. Humanity's most versatile weapons platform. So it looks like you can basically take your pick of a 38 SCU cargo module in the front, or 4 size 9 torpedoes, and 36 SCU in the back, or 2 size 9 torpedoes. It looks like they have a few concepts up here as well of personnel and dropship modules. Personally, I think the best loadout would be the 4 size 9s in the front, and 36 SCU in the back. It's also available to upgrade to, and the Warbond version of the upgrade will save you a further $15. Thanks for watching everybody, I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you soon, bye bye! Dude, seriously? You could have stood anywhere, but you decided to stand here, huh? It's like that, is it? You look at me like that. No fight, huh? What you looking at? Fool. Yeah, you scratch your neck. How come you got so much better lighting than me? Yeah, you stood in my light spot. God dang it.